leftover paint. So this is paints that have collected the bottom of the bottles. And this is a 9 by 12 canvas. And I'm going to pour this onto this. Now originally I was just going to pick a couple colors, but then I saw I had a cup that had some paint in it and I didn't want it to go to waste. So it's a very full cup. This is a 5 ounce and I probably only needed like 4, 3.5. I am going to do a tree ring because that's my favorite. And who knows what's going to show up. So let's start. Continue adding to my collection, or I'll see if I need to add any more to this one. Okay, I'm gonna put some gloves on. That slimy thing that was in there. Yeah, that's kind of cool looking. Except that I really don't like this down here. So I'm just going to do a little of this. There we go. Much better. A lot of these are craft paints that I really am not using anymore. And I was just trying to get them out of my inventory so that I can move on to better paints. This may dry very dark, but let's hope that some of the paints are good quality paints, and I'm hoping that will help the not so quality paints dry better. I can tell a lot of the quality paints are over here. So, all right, we're gonna give this a few minutes to do its thing, and I will be back in a minute. I need to apologize to my viewers. When I started this painting, it was like 2 a.m. Monday morning, or no, 2 a.m. Sunday morning, and I said I was going to come back for a close-up, but I fell asleep instead, and so it ended up drying. And then today is Tuesday. I started this project Sunday. I couldn't stop thinking about it. For one, it dried very dark, kind of like I thought it would, only because the leftover paints were a lot of craft paints, apple barrel primarily, and I don't like apple barrel paints. Sorry, my cat was getting in the way. I don't like apple barrel paints because they do dry very dark, that even after I put a gloss on them, they still show it very dark. But you can actually see here that this part is much brighter than the rest of the painting. And now I have actually already started, well, I finished the gold outlining that I wanted to do. And that was actually with this color pour. I don't know where my parents got it. They may have gotten it at Joann's. It is pre-mixed paint for paint pouring, which is very cool, by the way. This is the best gold applique paint that I have seen yet. I have other gold paint, like Artist Loft gold paint, and it's beautiful gold, but it is not intended for this type of application. And I just applied it with a very pointy sponge brush that I got at Michael's. So I think it turned out beautiful, and I think when I do add the gloss finish in a couple weeks, it will turn out even better. This was leftover paint, so I am going to take you in for a close-up just so you can see the difference between the Artist Loft paints compared to craft paint. All right, here is the dried painting up close, and here is the bottom right. This is all Artist Loft paints from what I can see. Then we move up further and you can see a lot of the metallics. The blue that you're seeing is the metallic blue, and probably some of the phthalo blue. The red is apple barrel. This is actually orange, which is apple barrel. The metallic purple, Artist Loft. And the colors in between kind of look like they muddied a little bit. It was probably orange and green combining that did not go very well. And then over here we have, once again, I think that is actually the phthalo blue peeking out with a bunch of different craft paints. And down here, bottom left. So all in all, it's not bad, but it is definitely not my favorite. I think the gold really helps to kind of bring it together a bit more. It's a little bit different than what I normally do, and I'm really interested in doing and learning a lot more of adding the lines. Maybe a different type of application. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I really want to strive for 500 subscribers by the end of the year. and it is already nearing the end of January. So share my videos with people that you think would appreciate learning about paint pouring or just abstract paints alone. Thanks very much for watching, you guys, and don't forget, don't stop pouring.